CAPERAVE sent me this portable monitor. It's 15.6 inches, so I'm excited to go ahead and take a look at it and actually go ahead and test it out with my MacBook Pro. So right on top, I see there's going to be this protectant pouch, so it's nice that it comes with it just to prevent the actual monitor from getting scratched or damaged. And it's going to be a really soft material. Next, we're going to have this quick start guide to show us how to go ahead and actually use it, but it seems pretty self-explanatory, and all I have to do is just connect it to my MacBook. And finally, here's the monitor itself, and this thing is really lightweight, feels really sleek as well too. As you can see, this is going to be real thin, and on the side here we're going to have a few ports. So here's going to be the headphone jack, 2 USB-C ports, and an HDMI port. And on the other side, we're going to go ahead and have a USB Type-A port, a button, and then a longer button over here. There's not going to be much on the bottom except just 2 rubber feet. And the front, we're going to have the logo. And then here's a look at the back. And then right over here, this should be the kickstand that just comes up just like that. Now we still have some other things on the box. So right over here on the left side is going to be the power adapter. And here's a closer look at the power brick. We're also going to have one USB-C to USB-C cable and one USB-C to USB-A cable. And then finally over here, we're going to have a user guide to go ahead and show us how to further go ahead and use it and mess with the settings. Next, we're going to have a warranty card. And lastly, an HDMI cable. So I went ahead and connected this monitor to my MacBook Pro just with the USB-C cable. And one thing to note is when connecting the cable over here, there's actually going to be 2 USB-C ports. One of it is just going to be strictly for power, and the other one's going to be for the actual display. So when I put it in this second one over here, that's when this screen started working. And as you can see here, it's pretty vibrant. It's nice and bright. I went ahead and actually increased the brightness of it over here just by pressing this button up here, and increase it all the way, as you can see. Now if I press this button, it's going to take me to this menu, and I can adjust the brightness, contrast, eco, DCR, sharpness. Right over here, the color, temperature, hue, saturation, low blue light, FreeSync, volume, mute, language, HDR, reset. And then right over here, it's going to be for the input, but I set it to auto. And if I hold it again, it'll go ahead and take off. So after connecting this monitor to my Mac, this is what showed up for display. And right here, you can see CF15, and the default setting is going to be 1920 by 1080, which is perfect. So now when I go ahead and use my MacBook, I can go ahead and just work over here. If I'm editing a video, I can do it over here, and then I can watch a YouTube video or do whatever else I'm going to do on this other monitor. But yeah, it's really nice for the setup. It's really portable as well too, and extremely lightweight. Again, I'm impressed in how light and thin this really is. And this angle can go ahead and be adjusted. So right now, this is what it's looking like. But if I do want to, I can go ahead and bring it up a little bit. Just like this if I want it to be a little bit more straight up, just like that. But I like it leaned back a little bit more, kind of like this, and that's my preference over there. So one thing to note is because of this curvature over here, I don't fully see the screen, but I mean, that's not a big deal. I could just go ahead and just scroll down and see a little more. So now when it comes time to put this monitor away, I can just go ahead and disconnect the USB-C and then disconnect it from the monitor itself. So I can go ahead and store it in this cover. So all I have to do is just push this part down, put it inside like so, flip this up, and there, now the screen's nice and secure, and I don't have to worry about it scratching or anything like that. But yeah, that's a quick look at the portable monitor.